Hello everyone, my name is Shakira and my company is called Atare. Atare is the Yoruba word for grain of paradise and it loosely translates into grain of good. The goal of my company is to deliver authentic West African flavor experience, keeping in mind tradition as well as modern convenience. My need to connect with my root inspired me to start a food blog in 2009. That food blog today has about 500,000 followings across social media. West African food, for me, it's kind of like an untapped resource when it comes to food. There's like hundreds and thousands of years of rich cultural traditions that take into account a totalitarian approach to ingredient use, as well as flavors that are authentic and original to the region. I sincerely think the world is ready for West African food. There is an interest all over the world in just knowing where your food comes from. What else can you get from your food aside from delicious flavors, of course? Is the food clean? Does it help the environment? I feel like the West African cuisine embodies a lot of the modern characteristics that a lot of people are looking for. Not just food, but food that there is a story behind or there's reason behind. A lot of people are also looking to expand their cultural horizons. So not just food from where they come from, but opportunity to experience other cultures through food. I was fortunate enough to grow up with my grandmother in West Africa. She had a little farm where she actually raised almost every single thing that we ate. So I was part of the process from farm to table. That experience, I see a little bit of it on Prairie, Canada. You have a lot of people who have farms, who raise a lot of food product. It might not be everyday food that they eat, but they still raise a lot of food product. So I started a brand that caters primarily to healthier West African food. And today we have about 20,000 active users across 80 countries. That brings me to Atare. Atare is a transition brand that takes into account everything I've been able to build as a food blogger and takes that and packages it into everyday food product that people are able to experience. I understand traditional processes, so why do we have them? And I also have an understanding of how we can transition those traditional processes into modern approach that is attractive to a new audience. And lastly, I would say that I do have a relatable story in terms of my why and the vision for the brand, where we are currently and where we would like to take it to in the future.